Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Watch, Texas police officers indicted on official oppression, tampering charges. Llano, Texas. A Llano police chief and 3 of his officers, all on leave, turned themselves in at the Llano County Jail on January 30 following indictments on charges of official oppression in connection with the alleged unlawful arrest of a resident, according to Llano County grand jury documents. A 5th officer was indicted on an unrelated tampering with evidence charge. The grand jury indicted officers Grant Hardin, Amy Shannon, and Jared Latta along with Chief Kevin Ratliff on charges in connection with the May 2, 2017, arrest of a Llano resident. The court documents allege Hardin made an arrest he knew was unlawful. The indictment against Hardin also alleged the officer falsified an offense report by leaving out information about the arrest location and that the resident was forced out of his residence and arrested. Shannon's official oppression indictment also alleged the officer was threatening to shoot the arrestee with a taser, subjecting him to mistreatment. Each faces charges of at least 2 counts of official oppression, a Class A misdemeanor. Hardin also faces an additional charge of tampering with a government record, a state jail felony. Ratliff's and Latta's indictments on official oppression charges alleged they knew the arrest of the resident to be unlawful. The grand jury also handed down an indictment on a 5th officer, Melissa Sloan, on an unrelated charge in connection with a March 2017 incident. In that tampering with evidence indictment, the court document alleged Sloan destroyed a digital recording that could have served as crime scene evidence. The document stated that, in doing so, she attempted to prevent crime scene evidence from being used in follow-up investigations, according to the Llano County District Clerk record. Sloan was let go from the Llano Police Department in June 2017, according to officials. Latta, Hardin, Ratliff, and Shannon were booked in and released from the Llano County Jail on January 30. Hardin was released on public recognizance bonds totaling $3,500. Latta and Ratliff were each released on $1,000 surety bonds. Shannon was released on surety bonds totaling $1,500. Sloan was booked into the San Saba County Jail on January 31. Her release and bond information was pending magistration.
Police officer is out on bond tonight under indictment on multiple felony counts. 2 weeks ago, we found out the sheriff wouldn't allow that officer in the jail, much less to book prisoners there. Now we know why. KXAN investigator Jody Barr broke another report on this officer Thanksgiving weekend, and he has a new indictment against him in another case today. Jody.
Well, Sydney, this indictment contains 6 separate charges. 3 of those are felony counts. The Llano County grand jury alleges that Officer Grant Hardin tampered with video evidence in a June investigation. The indictment alleges Hardin either turned off his camera or deleted that video. The indictment shows Hardin arrested a 29-year-old man and a 26-year-old woman in June. The man was charged with DWI. Hardin charged the woman with resisting arrest and assault on a public servant, both felonies. Hardin also charged that woman with public intoxication. The indictment says both felony charges against the woman were unlawful, and the Llano District Attorney tells me he dropped both of those charges. Only the public intoxication charge still stands against that woman tonight. 2 weeks ago, we told you about a courthouse evacuation based on alleged Facebook threats made by Officer Hardin. He was placed on leave then, but no charges were ever filed. Tonight, Officer Hardin is still on paid suspension until the Llano Chief's internal investigation is done. Hardin is free tonight on $9,000 bond. Hardin did not return calls for comment, but will be arraigned on these charges in January. Sydney.
Hello, Officer Hardin, Llano Police Department. How you doing tonight?
Hi,
Yeah, is there a reason you didn't stop at that stop sign?
I stopped. I'm sorry. He was bitching at me for it.
Okay. You got a license on you?
No, my license number is 380088584. It's in my purse at the
Okay.
house.
What's the marijuana smell in here?
No, there's no marijuana in this car at all.
I can smell it.
I promise you. No. I promise
Okay.
you, like,
Well, I can
take
smell the
this car
marijuana
apart.
in here
No
right now.
marijuana.
Are you intoxicated?
No, sir, I am
Why are
not.
you lazy-eyed? You're Brooke, right?
Yes, I am.
Last time I dealt with you weren't like that. So I'll tell you what, you go ahead and step out first.
Oh my goodness.
I can smell it in here coming
Oh my-
from the
okay,
car.
there's no
Get out of the
marijuana.
highway. Really?
I'm going away from the...
No, you're walking right in the middle of it. I told you to stand right here.
What are you doing to
I
me?
told you to get out of the highway and you back farther in it.
No, I was going around the car to the front. Thank you very much.
No, you weren't. You stepped back into the highway. You can step out too, Mr. Merkel. Yeah, that was the dumbest thing I've seen in a while. Get out of the highway and you back further into it. Stand over there. Stand over there, Mr. Merkel. I don't care whose car it is. Get out of it.
Why are you trying to do this?
I said get out of the highway, you back further into it.
Side of the front of the car.
Tell you what, attitude, come here.
No, I'm sorry.
No, don't tell me how sorry you are.
Always
Stand in front of my car. I literally told you get out of the highway and you back 2 feet into it.
All right.
That's what you did.
All right, sir.
Now, I can smell something in that car that smells a lot like marijuana.
This is search the car. I swear to...
Did I ask you? Tell you what, turn around. Turn around.
I said...
Turn around.
I was not doing anything.
Turn-
You can't do
You're
this
about
to
to
me.
you're about to resist me.
I'm not resisting.
No.
I'm saying you can't do this.
I'm telling you right now, you better
I'm
stop.
not resisting.
You better stop now.
I'm trying to talk to you.
No, I don't need you to talk to me. You lean over that hood, or I'm going to put you on the ground.
I'm trying to lean over here and put my hands in the car.
Your eyeballs are telling me
What are you doing to me?
I'm tired. Stop resisting.
What
I've
are
already
you
told
doing?
you. Stop
I'm not
resisting.
resisting. They're pushing me. Help me. What the hell are you doing to me? What the heck?
Stand up. I told you 3
I'm
times.
trying to you.
I told you 3
I
times
didn't
to stop
resist
resisting
you.
me. Yes, you
I
did.
didn't resist you. Why?
You're still resisting me.
Sir, I just
How much you had to
resisted
drink
once.
tonight?
I have not.
Now I can smell the alcohol on her.
I was at the.
I suggest you stop resisting me. Do you understand? You stop pulling away from me.
I'm not pulling.
Yes, you are.
You've been yanking
See
me
right
this
now?
whole time.
You're still resisting
you just
me.
Yanked me.
You're right.
Stop.
Can you?
Now
I
I'm
tell you what, you're about to
resisting
fucking
you.
piss me off. Now you're going to
What?
jail for arrest of resisting.
I'm not resisting. That's why I'm trying.
I can smell something in the car. Tell her to get out. I'm not asking you. Shut up! I'm not asking you. Last time I dealt with you, you told me you were 21 and you're not. So you've already established yourself as a liar. So don't talk to me. Tell her to get out of the highway. She takes 2 steps back. Yeah. Oh, I can smell the alcohol now. It must be on her breath. I smelled it one time. And I can smell pot, but now I don't smell it in here. Mr. Merkel, based on our incidences the other day, do you have anything on you I need to know about? You don't have any marijuana on you? Because I just caught you 2 days ago. Do you have anything on you? Do you care if I take a look? Sir, you reek of marijuana. And I believe you, don't put your hands in your pockets. I believe you're going to be what I smell.
There it is. It's on his pants. See that big piece right there?
Yep. Behind the driver. Oh my God, that's it. That is strong. Where have you been, Mr. Merkel? With this? Stuck to your pants?
Probably weed.
Well, it is weed. I know that much.
I said weed.
You ain't never met me, Mr. Merkel. So I'm gonna ask you one time, where's the marijuana? Where in your pants is this marijuana?
I don't have any.
I will make you drop them drawers if I have to ask.
Go ahead. I don't have any.
I just found it on me.
That was nothing to do with it.
Roll it up in a doobie and smoke it weed. It's that kind of weed. Ganja.
So, where is it?
I smell it on
I've
you.
done had to fight one tonight. I'm not really in the mood.
I don't have any, sir.
Well, I'm pretty sure now you're what I smelled.
Why don't you take your shoes off?
You have anything on you
No,
that I need to know about?
no, sir. I promise.
No, sir. Oh, I'm sorry, Grant.
What do you got in your
The
pockets?
cell phone
Okay.
right there. Cigarette lighter, knife, and over here, flashlight. That's it.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
it.
You put that back in your
over here.
pockets.
There you go. Straight up.
Okay. All right.
it.
You can put that back in your
That's
pockets.
it. That's all I got.
Y'all been smoking any
I don't
marijuana
smoke
tonight?
weed, Grant. You know that. No,
I got
well, you don't know
off
that,
work
but
at
no, I don't
Stonewall's
smoke weed.
earlier.
Hmm?
I got off work at Stonewall's earlier.
Okay.
don't
Have
smoke
you
weed.
been drinking tonight? She has. Have
I
you?
had a beer and that's why I didn't
Why
want
are
to
you
drive.
drinking? Okay, but you let her drive, and I think she's way more intoxicated than you are.
I didn't know that she was intoxicated at
Okay.
hardly
Well,
no
I'm
time.
fairly certain that she is.
Okay, and I didn't know that, and I'm also, I went over the house and there are already so many smells that how would I know that she's intoxicated when she knew she could drive my car?
Okay. What house? Eric's? Is that where you came from? Y'all coming from Eric's house? Or your house, or where?
My house on Lee Street.
Okay.
But he said he needed a ride across town, and I do not
Who
know
did?
him.
Robert?
I don't even know his name.
Okay. Well, that's fine if you don't know his name.
That's why I'm freaking out. 'cause
That's
it's
okay.
my
But
car.
when I was talking to her, I could smell it. One whiff. Strong. Very strong. Okay. Now I get y'all out of the car. Now I don't really smell it anymore. There's something wrong with her. Her eyes are real lazy. She looks like this. Okay. I just dealt with her 2 weeks ago. She didn't look like that. So I don't know if she's been smoking something or she's just drunk on alcohol, but something's wrong with her. Okay? So, Peanut, what's your real name?
Urban, Jimmy Lee.
Jimmy. Okay. 709 Little. Okay, do you have the 28 I'm on?
I don't care where you come from, you got marijuana on you.
10-4. Okay, the 28 I'm 700 Ford Street. I've got 4 subjects. You let me know when you're ready for 'em. Do you have a purse on you?
No, sir.
You have an ID on you?
No, my license number is 380888584.
Okay, it was way too fast for me to get that.
Oh, sorry.
You have anything else on you? Because now the back of my vehicle is starting to smell like marijuana. He ate it? Okay, go ahead and step out. Stand right there by this wheel.
Come here and show Officer Hart. See his green teeth? See his
Yep.
tongue? See all the remnants?
You ate it all, Robert?
Yeah, I ate it.
Why did you do that?
You ready to ever do?
Yeah, that's a charge.
That's a felony.
That's way more serious than you just having some pot.
Why didn't you just tell me? I can smell it on you. You had your mouth when I first walked up.
709 Leno. First one's going to be Brooke. House. Next one's going to be Robert. 2 days ago.
You so high you don't even know what I'm telling you. How much did you eat? 'Cause I gotta know.
Next one's going to be Jimmy.
I need to know because I gotta know for the jail. It's not for arrest. It's because of the
And the last one's going to be last name. Rachel, common spelling. What's your date of birth?
07/14/97.
got 2 joints, use paper and all.
Date of birth 7/14/97.
Enough to make
97?
Yes, sir.
You ain't never been arrested before, have you?
Is there any more in the car? Did you drop it?
Is it yours?
What was on your pants?
It's in my mom's name, but I'm paying the car payments on it.
Okay.
And that's why we're never carry anything in the car.
He was on the driver's seat, right?
Yeah.
He said he ate it up for 2 joints.
Golly. Be feeling that for a while.
Pardon?
Huh?
Pardon, what'd you say?
I was just talking to myself.
Where's Mr. Urban sitting? What's that?
Front seat. What? What's this?
Sticker.
Oh. Oh, plates and all. Is this from your old vehicle?
Yeah. And they just haven't seen me my new plates, so they put them in my vehicle from CarMax.
Car still running?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can you press the brake and it's a first restart?
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it off for you.
Hey, you have to push the brake. Okay, never mind.
It's just a start.
I don't know it yet.
Ain't no need to burn up all that fuel.
Oh no.
I would never carry anything in this car.
I don't even.
I already start calling you can't
That
get
is-
right. Because I keep having to deal with you,
keep
and you
calling
just
me
can't
liar,
get
but
right.
I didn't even.
I don't understand, Rachel.
I'm so sorry, Grant. Mr. Harden. Those are my.
Do what? Do what, Rachel? What was in here?
Probably weed.
Because it don't smell like weed.
What does it smell like?
It smells like, actually smells like mint or something. That it that's in here? You got something else?
I didn't even know, honestly, that I even had these. I use my purse every day, but I don't know.
You have a job?
Yes, it's Stonewall.
On where?
In San Marcos, I went to school there, and then back here with my mom. I think I told you this.
All of the above.
And I
Might do one than the other. That's what I'm saying. So if I live through it, yeah, I mean, we're going down here. Yeah.
How much you had to drink tonight?
Yes, sir.
probably like 3 beers.
But how old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay, 'cause you
I
ain't
know.
driving then.
I don't want to drive. I just rather borrow my house and take the ticket because I don't know what's in that bag. Promise you. I took this to my purse to Padre. Everyone put stuff in my purse, but those things are mine, and I definitely
Well,
forgot about them.
it smells like mint for some reason, but I'm guessing it was some kind of either K2 or something, 'cause it's green stuff. It ain't narcotic. It's car to stand up. How much you had to drink tonight?
I drank earlier today.
How much?
I had about 3 or 4 beers when we were at the river earlier.
Why are you so lazy-eyed?
I smoked earlier too.
Huh?
And I've been crying.
You what?
I smoked earlier and I've been crying.
Code 4. You can suspend.
Huh?
I was talking on the radio. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll collect myself. I'm sorry. Just give me a little bit of time.
Just advise if they're all clear. Do what?
I'm sorry. I'll collect myself. You just have to give me a little bit of time. I've been getting in trouble a lot lately. I've been trying to do good. It's just I keep getting in trouble. I'm sorry.
10-4. Also, marking the call sheet. Radio, handheld's not working. And 10-4. Okay, you understand why we are where we are? Okay, well, just so you know, you're taking the ride tonight. Hmm?
Can I please just go home?
No, you are not going home. I can smell the alcohol coming off of you.
I was out drinking with everybody today.
You may have been, but you dang sure don't need to be driving no car if you've been drinking. How old are you?
I'm 20, but I'm
20.
I stopped drinking like hours ago.
You
Like,
haven't stopped
that's
drinking.
why
You didn't stop drinking
no.
soon enough.
Like, I promise you, that's why I thought I was supposed to drive him home and us to the store real quick. Like,
When's the last time you drove?
huh?
When's the last time you drove?
I've been driving. I have my own car.
I'm sorry. When's the last time you took a drink? That's what I meant.
When I took a drink, it's been a few hours. It was when the sun was still up.
How much were you drinking?
I only had about 3 or 4 beers.
Hmm?
I only had about 3 or 4 beers. I thought it was gonna be okay to drive. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't want to get into trouble. I have to go pay a ticket tomorrow. That's why I'm in town. I'm going
Okay.
to go to court tomorrow.
Okay. Well, you're going to be in town in the morning too, because you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
No, please,
You are becoming a thorn in my side.
didn't do anything.
I heard all about you when you were down in Kingsland.
I know, that's
Yes.
why I've been getting out.
And now
Look
you've
at me, I'm
now
135 pounds. I'm going to it. I just don't want to go to jail.
you're not doing good. You've been smoking. You've been drinking. You're 20 years old. You're not doing good. You're driving that car. That's probably why you ran the stop sign and you made an illegal turn.
I had a stoplight. Stoplight was green signal, and I stopped at the stop sign, and I just went because I thought I had the chance to go. So I just went. It's something everybody does every.
You got anything on you in your pockets I need to know about?
Promise, search me. Get a woman come to search me.
Hmm? Nothing in there? Back pockets? Nothing? Okay. Where's your phone? I grabbed it. What did I do with it? Oh, I put it in the door here. Okay, step back here. Go ahead, get in.
Please.
Huh?
Please. Not.
Get in. No, 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 no. If I have to do everything you may... Oh, step back out. Let me double lock them cuffs. Huh?
I didn't even do anything.
You did. You did. You clearly resisted me enough to where I actually had to take you to the ground. I don't really have to do that very often, believe it or not.
I was just standing there.
You weren't just standing there. You were resisting me. I felt your entire body was tense. You kept trying to pull away from me.
Because I'm freaking terrified because of what grandson.
Because of who?
Leave me alone. Just go away.
I'm not going away.
It's okay.
You're terrified because of who? Huh?
Because every single time a cop pulls you over, Grant always throws you to the ground, says something wrong. I always try to get tasered, and I don't even turn around.
Who gets thrown to the ground? You?
Me.
Oh, well, if you do, I can see how if you do act like this every time.
New tonight, the Llano City Council is investigating its own police department. A former sergeant is accusing officers of misconduct, something the police chief says is a complete lie. KXAN investigator Jody Barr traveled to Llano today, and Jody, you've also learned one of the officers is on leave.
That's right, Aaron. Llano Police Chief Kevin Ratliff tells me his officer Grant Harden has been on paid leave since Friday. The chief would not tell us why, but said it is a, quote, incident an outside agency is looking into. We also obtained this today. It is an internal law enforcement memo from the Texas Department of Public Safety to Llano area law enforcement claiming the courthouse here was evacuated Wednesday. The reason, the document shows Officer Harden made threats on Facebook against anyone who comes in contact with him, and the document also states the Llano County Courthouse was evacuated Wednesday, quote, due to threats made by Llano PD officer Grant Harden. Llano City Councilman Craig Ballman did not know about the memo, but told us council and the county district attorney have investigations open involving at least one officer here at Llano PD.
What I can say is the city council and city management, you know, we're going to definitely be determined to look into everything that's going on and try to figure out, you know, fact from fiction and make sure that we do what's right for the citizens of Llano and the people that are, you know, have allegations against them.
The Llano police chief told me today that everything in this memo is, quote, a lie. But Llano County Sheriff Bill Blackburn told me by phone the memo is real, and he did confirm that this memo came from the Texas Department of Public Safety. It was sent to Llano County on Wednesday. Aaron?
And Jody, earlier you mentioned that Officer Harden was just put on leave Friday. You also learned that he has been banned from the sheriff's office for a while now.
Yeah, Aaron, the sheriff told me this afternoon that ban happened about 6 months ago. This officer, the sheriff says, is not allowed into the jail, into the sheriff's office, into the county communications center. The sheriff also told me he will not allow this officer to book anyone he arrests into the Llano County Jail. Again, the sheriff saying that happened about 6 months ago. The sheriff, though, would not say what caused him to ban this officer, the sheriff citing those pending investigations. In Llano, Jody Barr, KXAN investigates.
County, this is Sheriff County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago. And so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me, and I'm sick of it. So I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.